Hi, we're going to learn how to type with our voice using Google Docs. That was just my testing that I was erasing. If you want specific instructions, go back to the blog post and here it will tell you how to Google type with your voice. You can also just search for this on the internet and find the explanation. It is really easy. First of all, you have to make sure that you're using Chrome in your Google Docs. So it won't work with another browser, Safari, Firefox. You have to use Chrome. You also have to make sure that your microphone is enabled. That honestly took longer for me to figure out than the entire rest of the process. You might also want to check Google to see what the commands are for certain formatting and punctuation items. So now let's learn how to do it. You're going to, when you go into a new Google Doc, you are going to go into Tools and click on Voice Typing. You might also start to remember the shortcut Command-Shift-S, which will bring you to the same place. Once there, a microphone will pop up and you will click on it to speak. That's it. It'll turn red to show you that you are recording. It's pretty advanced in terms of reading your voice and picking up on punctuation. It has not been 100% perfect for me, but let's test out some things. So I'm going to pretend that I am a student who has to write a letter to my English teacher every week about the book that I'm reading. You could choose, especially if you're a struggling writer, to draft this letter in Google Docs using your voice. Dear Mrs. capitalize Smith, comma, new line. New line. I am reading the book 1+1 by Jojo Moyes, period. I am about 3/4 of the way through it, comma, so I am nearing the finish, period. This book is about a family of people that sort of feel like they don't fit in with the rest of the world, period. The daughter in the story is amazingly gifted at math, comma, and she hopes to go to a private school that may enable her to work harder on the subject, period. New line, new paragraph. Sincerely, comma, Rachel. So you see that didn't work completely perfectly. Sometimes, I don't know why, it is taking things as new line, the phrase, or comma, the phrase. I've noticed that this doesn't happen that often, but it does happen. I did also use the command to capitalize the misses, but we'll go back and fix those mistakes. So that took, 45 seconds to draft by voice this one paragraph or so. I think especially if you're in a drafting mode, not working on a finished product, this could be especially helpful. Kids will have to learn some of the phrasing and commands around dictation, but aside from comma and period and new line, there isn't a lot to learn that is absolutely necessary. So I hope that you learned how to type using your voice in Google Docs and that this might be helpful to share with your students someday.